All right, we are ready for some Football Manager. Let's go. Jump right into this. Hopefully the camera will turn on. There it goes. Let's go. Yeah, let's get this going. We are continuing our run here with Wolfsburg. Although I do have to call out something. Last week, I think it wasn't until after the stream last week, right, that we found out that Football Manager 25 is going to be delayed until March of 25, which means we have a lot more time. I don't think we should run the save until March 25. As fun as it would be to see how good this team can get over time, I do think we need to figure out a closing point for the save. And I guess figure out something else to do. Like figure out another save to do or something to buy us some time for the next, basically, 5 months. I mean, we could arguably end this save after today. Like, this could be our stream and we could call it there. I need to think about it. But we're at least obviously going to get through today because we still have to get through this season. There's always a chance we could do one more season. I'm kind of going back and forth on it because I wanted to see how good this team could actually get. Obviously, if we got to the point where more of our guys reached their full potential, it would be really awesome to see how good they actually were. But I don't know. I don't know if we want to wait that long or what. We'll figure it out. So for now, we're going to continue the save, and it's all going to be good. And we'll to be determined what we do next. But in the meantime, let's get into this. Our next game up is going to come against Mines, and we have 2 days until that. So, did we just play a game? No, we played a game a couple days ago. We've already got guys on rest. We've already got guys on rest. All of that looks good. Let's just go ahead and zip through this, get to the end of the season, and then maybe we could think about where we're at. It really kind of depends on how we do this season, I suppose. If we, I mean, we're going to win the Bundesliga. I can't imagine how that's not going to be possible. So it's really a matter of, oh, hey, Bossy FM, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. You rated me, I think it was last week you rated me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. But yeah, let's get through this season. We'll talk about our plans, how we're going to, manage our time between now and March of next year, because that is going to be... That is such a long way. That's like half a year. We're looking at half a year until FM25 comes out. That is really crazy right now. Gotta find something to do in that time for sure, because I don't know. I mean, we could continue a save until then, but it's just at some point you got to call a save done. And we basically called the save done. I was just buying a few more weeks until FM25 came out in November because, it was like, there's no point in starting another save at that point. Now there absolutely is a point in starting another save, which is why I need to think about it for a little bit. Oh, save is going good. And we basically already finished the save. I was just lingering the save a little bit longer for the sake of only being a couple weeks until the next game. But of course that has all changed. I'm sure you already know that as well, Bossy. So we'll see what we do from there. I mean, we've got the best team in the world. We know we do. That doesn't mean we're going to win the Champions League every single year because, I'm not saying we're the best team in the world by like a significant margin, but we are definitely the best team in the world. You can still be the best team in the world and still get beat by other people. That can't happen. That's how sports work, right? I mean, the best is... I mean, we're not rated the best right now, and maybe that's our goal, is to get to the point where we could be rated the best. That would be a nice thing to see. All right, let's go and put in our squad here. Let me go. Do I have any promises with anybody? I forgot to check. Succeeded. No, we're good with everybody, so we can basically play whoever we want at this point. Cars is okay. 6 is a little bit high. So let's go and swap out 6 for Ozturk. And then we got Perez. Probably swap out Perez for Horvat. Hansis, Farkas. Farkas can swap out for Paolini. Get him some game time. There's Abe. Abe's probably somebody we could swap out as well for Mr. Alfredo. And then finally we do have Vergara currently suspended. So we want, I think it was Johnson. Because Jorgensen is left. No, he's either. Let's bring Jorgensen in then. And we'll bring Johnson onto the bench. And everything else stays the same. Yes, I am using a 442. That's my restriction for the entire save, is that I am forced to use a 442 the entire time. And it is extremely, extremely good. Yep, thank you, boss. You have a good evening. Yeah, 442, I've learned to apparently accept that it is probably one of the best formations out there because it is so incredibly strong. And I mean, however long I've been playing Football Manager, which is what, 7-8 years now, which obviously is not near as long as some people. I've never really played the 442. I've always shied away from it. FC Bayern coming up in 13 days, so we definitely want to stick a friendly in there somewhere. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Martin Rhoda. I don't think I've ever played them. Lots of individual instructions. There's a few. Yeah, there's a few individual instructions. I mean, pretty basic. Like we're playing, you know, just defensive midfielders, you know, basic. We're playing just basic wing backs, inverted wingers. I mean, nothing crazy here, but some of the instructions within them are, I think. Actually, I don't know that we have that many in this one. I might be thinking of my my YouTube save that has more individual instructions along the way, but. We'll finish this season up, and then we will take a look at where we're at, how things are looking, and really determine what we're going to do for next year. Or next game, next save. Sure, we'll praise you. I don't think you really matter to our long-term future goals, but we'll say attaboy to you anyway. We will go ahead and play our rotational squad here. Osterk looking pretty good, picking up a goal against Faroe Islands. We got FC Bayern coming up here very soon. And the intergame, obviously. This is a very important intergame. Hopefully we do well there. What kind of save could we fit into 5 months, 4 months, 5 months? Think about that one. Can't be anything too big. Usually I give myself about a full year, right? From the beginning of Football Manager to the next release in order to get a full save in. Obviously we finished this one up a little bit quicker than I expected. But not so much so that I don't think we could have fit another save like this in 5 months. I think it took us, what, 7, 8 months to finish this one? Maybe more. Maybe actually might have been closer to 9 or 10. But we definitely finished it earlier than the full year. I mean, for that matter, I got to think of another save for my YouTube run as well. Although we still got a little bit more to do in that one. That one is not as far along as this one is. At least not from an awards and accomplishment standpoint. I think we're about the same time, number of years though. Best Wonder Kids in football. I guess we don't have any anymore. All of our Wonder Kids have grown up. We have 0 Wonder Kids that would be listed on this list now. Oh, we got Hussein there. That's good. Yeah, all of our Wonder Kids have now aged up to being elite at their level instead of Wonder Kid at their level. So that's definitely different. Guess we'll go ahead and scout all these guys because why not? I mean, if I do decide to continue this run a little bit longer, we might need a few more of these guys to come along and help us out. I mean, that's essentially how we have the best team in the world, is that we picked up all the Wonder Kids and have trained them to be the best team in the world ourselves. I mean, to be fair, we're at the level now where most of these guys in the 25 to 50 range are probably never going to be good enough to make our team. It's funny when you actually become good enough that you're better than all the Wonder Kids on the list, practically. There's going to be a few, obviously, that are going to be good enough for our team because that's how we got ours. But many of these are just never going to cut it. All right, good stuff there. There is significant potential, huh? Talon. I mean, I don't really care. I guess we could offer him a contract just to say, we're never going to play him in our starting squad, but we might sell him on someday to make some money off of him. So I guess we'll keep guys like this around a little bit. Nope, you cannot move to VFL Motorsport 2, but we can praise you. Are you still somebody we care about? I can't remember actually. Yeah, we care about you and we need you to be homegrown at the club. So for that reason, you cannot move to the second squad for another year and some change. I mean, I guess if you're too old for under 19s, we can move you up to our main squad at this point. But we're almost done with the year, so I don't know if there's any value in doing that. Probably bring you into the main squad next year, though. Uh-oh, 6 is out. That is not great. I mean, thankfully, Ozturk can play, obviously. And he's very, very good, but that is not great. Herrera looks like he could be somebody for the future. How much money we got left? Only 158 million pounds in our transfer budget, so really scraping the bottom of the barrel there. I mean, he's the only guy on this list that I would even consider. So, might as well see if he'll join us. He's definitely the type of player that even if we don't play ourselves, we could definitely flip for 25, 30 mil someday, make some money off of him. Let's go about 7 mil. decent player to pick up. You can have the loan back for now. Do want to bring him into our team here soon, though. Yeah, since we got more time than I expected, or I realized, or more time than we had before, maybe is a better way to put that. We will, guess we'll play through some of these games after all. Abe has become quite the left back. Let's grab our squad here. I guess we'll play our main squad since it's an important game here. And let's just bring somebody in for Alfredo. Don't really have anybody that can play in that spot. So we'll bring Johnson into there. And then 6. We don't really have anybody for that either. We'll just bring Neto in for now. And that will have to do. Let's go ahead and play this game because why not at this point? Like I said, we got a lot more time than I anticipated. So we'll play through... We'll play through some of these games at this point. Just to get through this season for now. And we'll make a decision about next year. Guys are a little bit tired because I've been playing a lot. I just got guys. A lot of them got back from foreign, from international play recently. So come on, guys. Oh, don't give him an easy one here. Or do give him an easy one here. Oh, good save. Is able to chase that one down pretty easily. Gets it over to Cars. Back to Hanses. Back up to Cars. Come on, guys. Abe with the ball. He gets it up. Oh, I thought we were going to get a good highlight there. It looked like he was going to put that in a good spot. Apparently, it turned into nothing. Come on, guys. Step it up. We know we're better than these guys. Free kick from Zavatsky. Cars! There we go. Good job. 20-second goal for him. Good stuff. Realize I got my face on the wrong side. Put it on that side usually. On Paris. Oh, he tried for it. He tried for it. We're going to get a corner kick out of this. That's good. Car's able to chase that one down. Oh, just finish it. Oh, I thought he was going to have it. Got taken down pretty hard. Abe gets it across. There's Ozturk. Nice. Only his 7th goal. I mean, 6 has been playing so well, it's hard to get Ozturk on the field. All right, the guys are playing really well. Let's go ahead and get Broyar out on his yellow. Some of the guys are getting a little tired, but I might let them play a few more minutes here before we sub anybody off. See who gets to the next level of exhaustion before we do anything. Oh, come on, guys. Let them have an easy one here. Ah, we did. We did let them have an easy one. All right, Car's pretty tired. Let's bring in Elia. Hansis. Let's bring Hansis out. We'll bring Paolini in for you. Last subs, Perez injured actually. That's not good. Let's bring Horvat in, and I guess we'll bring Abe out on his... Oh, we don't have a left back. Never mind. We could bring Guilherme into that spot, but I don't really want to. If we did anything with Guilherme, we're going to bring him into his spot behind Zawadzki here. Get him some more training there. All right, let's finish this out, guys. Come on. There's Blanco with the ball. This gets taken away from him. Looks like that guy phased through our player, which is always fun. Elia, great takeaway from Elia, by Elia, I should say. Oh, if he was a little bit faster, if Ozturk was just a smidge faster, he might have been able to push onto that. Guilherme, what a takeaway! Ah, buddy, you got to finish that, my friend. You got to finish that, or dish it off to somebody who can finish that. Natman with the throw in here. Guys are pretty exhausted. Guilherme with the ball up to Ozturk. Ozturk. Oh, he almost lost it there. Over to Abe on that left-hand side. Abe pushing the ball. He's just gonna. Ah, I thought he had that one. Looked like he wanted it, but just couldn't get it down. Short corner here. Abe into Horvat. Horvat back over to Abe. He's going high, buddy. Calm it down a little bit, my friend. Calm it down a little bit. Great takeaway by Horvat there. Ozturk is down. That's not good. Can't be losing both Ozturk and Six. They're two guys that play that position. I mean, we're going to just go without anybody here, obviously. All right, we're held on there. The injury to Ozturk is worrisome because of that. We've already got an injury to Six at the moment. But a win is a win. And we'll take that. But just 13 points over FC Bayern in the league. Pretty unstoppable at this point in the league standpoint. Perez is out 3 to 4 weeks. That's rough. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting championship outing. Or Champions League outing, I should say. That actually makes me a little bit nervous that we're going to run into some issues against Inter now. I mean, pairs we're fine with. We got Horvat still. Losing both Osterk and Six, who both play in our DLF role, are going to be problemsome. I mean, Elia doesn't really play that spot. We could always move Car. Honestly, neither Cars nor Elia really plays that spot, honestly. So we'll see what we have to do here. Can move Zavatsky up. That might actually be the play. Well, we're slight favorites over Inter here. It is the home leg, so I would hope that we were. Yeah, I don't understand the Six thing, to be honest, at all. He's going to be grumpy with us for no reason whatsoever. So we got a lot of these guys already fully scouted. We do have a lot of really good scouts, so it would not surprise me that they already have most of these guys already locked in. Now we're getting down to the level that these guys will never make our team. Okay. All right, let's get through this inner game. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do here. Swap that in. We'll go ahead and bring Horvat in. That's an easy swap. And then who can we put in this spot? I was going to say it probably is Zavatsky. It is. Technically, Cars could move over there. I'm going to put Zavatsky there. And then we'll bring Guilherme into this spot here. And then we'll just have to swap some guys around here. Neto can come in that spot. We'll just bring Schumann in here somewhere. And then does not really matter. Fall. It's up in here. Let's go with this. And still definitely capable of winning this game with this group. Throw-in coming in from Natman. Into Zavatsky. Back to Natman. Gets it up. There's Cars running onto that one. Can he finish this? No, he can't. He's too deep. Gets it over to Guilherme. Oh, buddy, you gotta finish that. Oh, is it blocked? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't see the block. Abe with the corner. We're getting a little bit of early pressure on their goalkeeper. Here's Farkas to Natman. Natman back over to Vergara. Come on, guys. Botsky with the ball. Back over to Farkas. Over to Hanses. Hanses. Is that really a shot? I guess it was. Not really a very good shot, honestly. Blanco. All right, good job, good job. Pereira back up to Blanco. Come on, guys. Abe with the ball now. Farkas over to Guilherme. Come on. Natman on the right-hand side. Got some space to run. Can he get it inside to somebody? Got a couple options there. There's cars. Not a very good header. 4 shots, only 1 on target so far. Alright, free kick from Inter. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky on that one. The initial save was good, then the putback. Which probably should have scored, honestly. Got 11 shots, 4 on target, 0 goals. Come on, Abe. Get this one here. Abe gets it across. There's Blanco. Over the bar. Come on, buddy. Lucky, lucky shot. There we go. Gar getting us back on this now. I hate that we gave away the away goal, but gotta get us a couple more goals here. Good takeaway by Carr. Zavotsky with the ball. I mean, I see what you're trying to do here. Goalkeeper was pretty far out, but you gotta put that on there a little bit better, my friend. If you're gonna go for that shot, gotta put it on there. All right, well, Guillermo is playing atrociously bad back there. See if Neto can play any better. I don't know if I really want to move Zavotsky out of his current spot. Hansis is playing pretty poorly, but also Farkas on a yellow. Bring Farkas out. Hopefully Hansis figures it out. We know he's capable of it. Let's go and bring Jorgensen for Vergara. Might be the only sub we do for now. Let's save the last 2 for a little bit later. Natman with the throw in here. Into Neto. Neto gets it over to Paolini with a goal. That would surprise even me. I was not expecting him to shoot that quickly. I mean, he just... Wow. What a shot. We gotta do our last couple subs. Sorry, I got distracted by that shot. Hans is just really not figuring it out, is he? Horvat's struggling, but we don't really have anybody that can play over there. Technically, Alfredo can. Alright, well, no, let's give him a chance. And then... probably bring out one of the strikers. Alright, let's bring Cars over to here. And we'll bring Ilya in. Get some fresh legs in there, that'll work. $20 shots. 8 on target. Come on, Neto. Just another one. Oh, if we had somebody who could put that one back, that would have been an easy goal. These never go my way. I don't think this is going to be a goal here. Free kick from A. Paolini's in the area, not able to get that one. Cars picks it up though. Gets it over to Blanco. Come on, guys. One more. Elia, I think he's offsides. Yep, he was offsides. We got the win. Not a great game for us, though. Especially in front of our home fans. We did what we had to do. Now we got to take care of business in the away leg. Is that really his debut? Well, there you go. Congratulations, sir. All right. I love that the 8th place team has a negative 12 goal differential. 9th place has a negative 21 goal differential. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty lopsided. We have a 76 positive goal differential. We're responsible for most of this. PSG whooping up. Lazio whooping up. Fortunately, we will not have Osterk or 6 for this one either. This is a little bit less important, though. Why are you upset? With how the promise is progressing? What promise? You talking about the promise to train our goalkeeper? Dude, I can't, like, magically make a go. I mean, that is such a weird, arbitrary promise or problem to be having. It literally makes no sense to me. There's no metric. There's no metric to be measured by for this one at all. Do we care? We do not care about Ferret. You can go, my friend. All right, let's grab our best squad, do some big time swaps here. Do we have any youngsters that we could bring in? Nobody really here. I mean, Chicho is not really what we're looking for. Not really. All right, then we'll just make do with what we got. Let's just move cars over. We'll bring in Elia this time. Neto can sit on the bench. Fall can sit on the bench. Gotta swap Perez out. Horvat can come in there. We'll bring Johnson in since we don't have a lot of other options. And we'll bring in Kuznetsov into the goalkeeping role because apparently we've got to develop someone young player. In goal. All right, we're going to send this one because I don't care about this game at all. 3-1. Zavodsky picking up a pair of goals. Nice. That is bad. That is really bad. Both Perez and Horvat out on that left-hand side. Yeah. Oh, look, we got our budgets. They actually took away some money. We had 150 mil transfer. Now we have 112. That we will never use. Because we don't need it. Yeah, we're in trouble. Those injuries are suddenly causing some extremely major problems. Oh, I forgot to rest my guys. Well, when I say we got the best team in the world, if they're injured and can't play, kind of removes that a little bit. We're just barely favorites still. Did we really take the biggest loss? Seems crazy. Hey, was this the year that we did a big transfer? No, we haven't done anything. We haven't sold very many people, to be fair. I think we've just taken losses. Is it because we're still paying for our, when I'm looking for finances, we're still paying for our new stadium? No, we're actually out of debt completely right now. Why are we taking so much of a loss? I don't know. Because there's wages and stuff, and we're just not bringing in that much money. All right, stuff there. Who is our best replacement for this spot? It is Abe. I thought it would be. All right, let's move Abe up then, because Alfredo can obviously play here just fine. Vergara is out. Jorgensen comes in. Finn's not quite back yet. So I guess this time we're going to move Cars over. And we'll bring Ellie up front. And I guess that's that. And then we really don't have anybody come onto the bench, but we'll just bring what we can. I have no idea if any of these players are even worth bringing on here. Not really, but I mean, better to have some players that aren't that great than no players at all. All right, it's going to have to be as good as it's going to get. We'll just have to trust the first team to get this done. Come on, guys. We got a 1-goal lead. Let's take advantage of that and get something done here. Everyone coming in from Natman into cars. Cars back to Farkas. Up to Zavotsky on the right-hand side. Gets it across. There, oh, that had to have been a guaranteed goal. How do you miss that? Come on, guys. Oh, Elliot. Heinz is picking it up. Not a good pass, though, buddy. Gotta be a little more careful with that if we're going to get a good takeaway. Farkas, good disruption. Blanco now with the ball. Highlight continues. This is a very long highlight so far. Jorgensen pushing the ball up. Over to Natman. Natman gets it up to Zavotsky. Come on, Zavotsky. Gets it across. Elia's there. Not able to get that one. Abe, though, picks it up easily. Gets it back over to Hansis. And that time, Hansis finishes it. Oh, no. Actually, it counts as Elia. Oh, well, then maybe it is offsides. No, we got it. We got it. It just went off the side of his head. That's actually kind of funny. I don't think he meant for that to go in. I don't think he even knew the ball was there. Oh, what a goal, Zavotsky. Oh, love it. Perfect. Thank you, my friend. Wow. That was a good goal. Ooh, that was close. Just need our defense to hold on a little bit now. I don't think that went over. It's hard to tell. All right, come on, guys. Abe with the corner. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All right, going to halftime up to nothing. 4-1 on aggregate. That's pretty good. Just gotta hold on here, guys. Please, no more injuries. All right, who do we want to swap around here? Bring Guillermo in for Zavotsky. Let's just do that for now. See who else gets tired after that. Parks come out for Paolini. That's an easy swap. Abe, we don't really have anybody for you, my friend. Well, actually, we could play some musical chairs. Bring Neto in. I'd like to see more of Neto anyway. Natman into Paolini. Natman back to Paolini. Back to Jorgensen. Over to Blanco now. Come on, guys. Hansis all the way back to goalkeeper. Elliot over to Alfredo on this left-hand side. Oh, that was almost deflected into a bad spot. Neto is already injured. Wow, come on, guys. Can we, like, not get injured, please? Good tackle by Alfredo. Elliot picking the ball up. There we go. Easy go from Cars. That was good. Good job. Well, despite some injuries, we definitely took care of business today. Neto seems okay. We'll let him play it out for now. Uh-oh, don't give him a freebie. Does say he's straight up hampered though. Alright, I guess Provita's come in for you. And bring Gus in for Netman. And Inner is very exhausted right now. Elliot picking up the ball. Over to Blanco. There's Paolini. Gets it up to Provitas. Provitas over to Gustin on that right-hand side. He's got some options in the middle. Oh, just skates by both of our guys who get tackled pretty hard. Neither one able to get a shot off. There's Hansis, though. Hansis is so good. I mean, we made this look like we're not even the same league as Inter. They look pretty bad today in their home stadium. Oh, Elliot, just you and the goalkeeper. Just you and the goalkeeper. Go, 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 go. Yep. I love it. Well, we play like that, we are guaranteed to win the Champions League. And that was pretty light injury. That's good. We'll be playing Chelsea. All right. How are they doing right now? Number 1 in the Premier League. By how much? Pretty close. All 5 of these top teams are really close. Bournemouth? Bournemouth is in the argument? Oh no, they got 2 games played over Chelsea, so never mind. It's not as close as I thought it was. Chelsea's got a game in hand against, not games played, but game in hand. Chelsea got a game in hand against Man United at the moment, which would put them up 5. Okay, so yeah, they're a little bit more clear outrunners than it looked like at first. You can launch bids for Hanses all day long. It ain't happening. So these promises, like, this is frustrating me. 26 days. I mean, he's going to be upset, but I mean, what are we going to do about it? Like, there's literally nothing I have no control over that. Can't magically make a new goalkeeper come out of thin air. Is this one actually going to be what secures us the title already? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left. And we're up by, yeah, this will secure us the title. Truman's coming along. He should be able to play defensive midfield pretty soon. All right, cars still switch over. Elliott came in. Perez has to sit. Horvat's not ready. Zavatsky's injured. Gosh, this is rough. Let's bring Truman in. Give him some time here. See what he can do. Bring Kuznetsov in. And then we got injuries galore. Let's grab a couple people from our youngster squad real quick that can move in here. Chicho's ineligible. Bragg could play. Logler could play. Let's bring Logler up. Bring Bragg up. Let's move a couple of these guys up. See what we can do here. Lagler come in here. Oh, Brad can't play. Never mind. It's about to be Gertis. All right, let's go with that. We'll just sim this one. I don't care what happens in this game. So we win it. We win the champions, the league. If we don't, we will win the league later. We won it, and convincing style. So that is how we do things. Do the double. We've won the league 4 years in a row. Starting to get a little bit boring at this point. Oh, Schalke still ahead of us. Oh no, we won it 5 years in a row. Why did the other thing look like it showed 4? I guess it was just the last 4. Yeah, this is our 5th year in a row to win the league. What we got next? We got Cup game, which is the semifinal. I don't really care about the Cup. How are you guys still giving me a B? Like, oh, because we're not signing players based in Germany. That's literally the only thing they could be remotely upset about. Well, these guys have no reason to give me a B. Get the better of our rivals? We will never play our rivals. Okay. I guess I need to schedule a game against our rivals. I think you're somebody we care about that much, to be honest. So we'll just leave you there. You're just here to make us money when we sell you on someday. Tina, you're a little bit more expensive than I'd like to pay, so we're going to ignore you. Harris still out. Abe still moves up. Alfredo still moves in. Everybody else is able to stay, though. Although we really should be doing a bit more rotation. 6 is back. That's good to see. How's Cars looking? Cars is looking pretty rough. Let's bring Elia in for Cars. Let's bring Pellini in for Farkas. Let's bring Jorgensen in for Blanco. Do we want to play Kuznetsov in this game? I guess we should at least try to win it just for the sake of our own team morale. All right, we'll go with that. Oh, look, we won by 3 goals. 31 shots and 9 on target. Yeah, pretty sure we ran circles around them on that one. I mean, our biggest enemy, it's not the players we're playing on the field. It's this right here. Negative bank account is our biggest enemy. We have either of our left wingers back for the second Chelsea game at least. We might have Paris back. All right, you guys can go back down. All right, we don't really care what happens in the league anymore, so probably do some pretty heavy rotation in the league stuff, just because the losses don't really matter, other than, again, I guess general momentum. Most of these our youngsters just played a game, so they're not going to be available for this next one. I mean, I like that it's picking our youth prospects, but all our youth prospects are currently injured. Actually, if I do this, what if I'm smart enough to know to pick those instead? All right, it does do a couple swaps there. Oh, I bet that doesn't work for the youth prospect thing. Never mind. Well, we're not going to play pairs. That's obvious. I guess part of the problem is that all youth prospects are currently tired. Are you not registered? Anybody can play over there? You can. All right, something like that. Let's get some guys out there. Oh, let's bring Johnson out as well. All right, that's good enough. I mean, we got a couple good players out there, but for the most part, I do want to play Truman though. Truman come in for fall, actually. All right, good enough. Drew with all those youngsters out there. We shouldn't have drawn. We should have gotten beat, but that's all right. We'll take it. Upset. It's not really an upset. We're playing guys in our like under 19 squad just to fill in some spots. Give our main guys a little bit more rest for a few days. Abe, world class. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Actually, favorites over Chelsea, just slightly though. First leg is the away leg. I don't know how we don't get credit for this, because Kuznetsov he's been developing. Like, he's looking better. Bopti's the type of player we probably would want to bring in. He has some potential. He might turn out to be nothing, but definitely the type of guy that we'd at least like to try. Sure. He's cheap enough that even if he doesn't turn out to be a player for us, we could set him on for 20, 25 mil, make a little bit of a profit. I mean, I'd love to play Perez here, but it looks like that's not going to go. So we'll just do that and that. But everybody else is looking good, so I'm happy with that. Let's bring Johnson in here. Let's bring Neto in here. And let's bring Schumann in here. All right, let's go with that. And see if we can get a good result in this first leg here. We will actually play this game. We know Chelsea's good, but we got most of our starters back, so. Minutes in, we've only had one shot. That is not looking good. Tried to get that one. Looks like we're about to give up a goal. A little bit lucky on that one, I think. I think that one deflected off one of us, didn't it? Oh, see, try to do something with that, Broyar, buddy. You got to do better than that, my friend. Abe with the ball here. Is it up? Come on, somebody. Cars. Not able to head that up. There's Abe picking that one back up, though. Gets it over to Blanco. Blanco up to Alfredo. Alfredo just scores. 4th goal of the season for him. Come on, Broyar. Let's get another one back here. Let's go into halftime drawn up. Abe up to Cars. Got a little space Cars does. Come on. It's across. Not able to get to one of our guys. There's Zavatsky picking that one up, though. He's going to be able to get a score. 30 goals this season? I didn't realize he had that many. Wow. 30 goals from the midfield right-hand side. That is impressive. He's so good. All right, looking pretty decent. Keep it up, guys. Honestly, if we end this game drawn up, I'm happy with that. Chelsea's a good team. And it's the way of legs, so. Oh, that was close to being good. Good job, Abe, though. Alfredo up to Abe, back to Alfredo. Come on, guys. It's back up to Abe. Abe over to Cars. Cars just gives it away, unfortunately. Come on, guys. It's looking good for them. Not what I want to see. Too easy. I mean, Broyar's got to get that one, in my opinion. Broyar's got to save that one. I like Football Manager's determined that we're not going to win this game. But some of these plays are like not the types of plays we would normally let through. I mean, they have a 1.2 XG and 4 goals. Yeah, a little bit lopsided on the Football Manager side of things. All right, 6 is playing pretty poorly. We don't really have anybody else who can play there. Let's bring Cars over, I guess. Ilya comes in, and then let's bring Jorgensen in for Vergara. Vergara already made a mistake that led to a goal, so I'm also going to go to our more attacking formation here. Atman with the throw in. Yeah. Of course, their goalkeeper, Superman, was able to save that one. That one would have counted for a goal for Chelsea. I mean, Abe struggling after that one. Got to leave him out there, though. We don't really have anybody else who can play on that spot. Bring Pauline in for Hanses. Let's do that one sub for now. I'm okay with losing this game. I just don't want to lose it by 2. If you lose it by 1, I'm 100% okay with that. No, we're going to bring Chuman in. Don't know why. I have a feeling. Yeah, I mean, everything Chelsea touches is going in the back of the net. I don't think you look at those stats and assume that we're going to lose by 3 goals. I think sometimes you can deserve to lose. We do deserve to lose, probably by 1 goal. We deserve to lose. We're not playing as well, but you can still get FM'd even in a loss that you deserve, right? Like the magnitude of the loss is the FMing here. All right, I don't really need to give the guys a rest here. because we're not playing most of these guys. I guess we will still, but we're not playing most of these guys in the next game. Looks like we're going to get knocked out of the Champions League. I don't think we deserve it. I do think we are not. I think Chelsea's as good as us, maybe, right now. They're not 3 goals better, though. That's just ridiculous. All right, let's just make sure we get our youngsters in here because I don't really care. Schumann's in there, good. Kuznetsov, that's the only ones I really care about. All right, some of these guys that, well, we'll leave them in there. It's fine. Let's just go with it. Another draw, again, with our youngsters. That's impressive. Against a really good team. Osterk injured. Of course he is. Hey, how's it going? Didgeru? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Who do I support? I actually don't. I don't watch football or soccer, so I don't really support anybody. I like this game because I like the way this game plays, but I don't actually watch the sport in real life. I mean, we got a big chore ahead of us trying to bounce back against this Chelsea team. Still feels a bit unfair how the game played out last time. You obsessively like the sport. Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, sports are fun to watch. All right, we'll just play this. It's our main squad, so hopefully, I mean, we got a work cut out for us though. I mean, we've got to really push it in this game. Maybe we just start the game in our more attacking formation. Just really try to get into them early from the get-go. I mean, we have to get at least one goal in this first half for us to stand a chance here. Abe with the throw-in, into Hanses, back to Abe. Abe gets it over to Perez, back over to Abe, over to Hanses. Hanses getting a take. Oh, he's going to get a penalty. All right, we'll take it. Come on, we got to get this penalty, though. This is uber critical. Come on, Zawadzki, you're what, 30-something goals right now? Yeah. There we go. All right, come on. 2 more goals, guys. 2 more goals. Come on, guys. Like, Football Manager, could you make it less obvious that you're like, I've already determined that Chelsea's going to win? Like, that's a ridiculous goal. Come on, guys. Zawadzki, come on, pick it up. Oh, come on, where's the penalty? Yeah, you better call that a penalty. I mean, if they're going to be tackling us that hard, like that's a bit aggressive, my friend. You're not gonna call that a penalty? How is that not a penalty? He like clobbered him. Come on, refs. Yet again, we're getting FM'd. I guess this is ridiculous. We are a better team than Chelsea, and we know it. We can prove it. We're proving it as we speak on the field. And yet, Football Manager has determined that we don't get to be the better team. It's a bit ridiculous. Hey, Sudakis. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Harris pushing the ball up. Not able to keep control of that one, though. Hanja's getting in front of that one, though. Farkas gets it up. Elia's in the area. Able to get it to Cars. Cars not able to finish that one. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name. F3R GT. Thank you, Sadakas. Thank you, Roman. How's it going, Capitan Apollo? Appreciate it. I haven't done any subs. I got distracted. Gustin comes in. Jorgensen comes in. Abe moves up. Alfredo moves in. Save the last sub for now. Job, Alfredo. Marcus with it. Over to Zavodsky. Football Manager, make it less obvious. Like, seriously. Oh, you ever think Football Manager's cheating? Like, seriously. This makes no sense. Well, the good news is I can still stake the claim that we are the best team in the world. Chelsea is not better than us. Football Manager is just cheating. Like, this is... Make it less obvious, Football Manager. Seriously. We are better than Chelsea, and I know that. I was expecting that one to ping off the... Oh, you're gonna call that an offsides. Of course you are. Well, we were by far the better team today, and we destroyed them. And ignore the scoreboards, because the scoreboards lies sometimes. I'm sure most of you guys... There's a reason why it's called FMing. Everybody knows it. It's a thing. That's all right. We'll shake it off and move on with our lives, because we can't control what Football Manager decides to do at any given point in time. I'm responsible? What are you talking about? Oh no, everybody's satisfied except you, 6. Very disappointed. I mean, everybody else is fine. It's just one player. Hmm. All right, let's play our youngsters again. Why is it throwing Ozturk in there? Oh, because I don't have the other youngsters highlighted. Still throwing them in there. It's weird. So anybody that can play in that spot, even pretend to play in that spot. Apparently everybody's either ineligible or tired or injured. I don't want to play my starters. Like, there's no point. Do we really not have anybody that can play there? Angle, you're going to be a striker for today. I put him in the wrong one, didn't I? Swap that back. Because it looked like there was on them. It's on Ozturk. Angle, you're coming in for Ozturk. You're going to pretend to be a striker because I don't want to play my starters at all, really, that much. I mean, Abe's in there, Ellie's in there, that's fine. Everybody else is okay. Six nothing. Well, Elliot picking up 3 goals is part of that. What are you talking about? I have been giving opportunities to youth players. You're so dumb, dude. You're such an idiot. Fin 6 is like, do they program stupidity into the game? Because that's exactly what that is. Stupidity. You're probably not gonna be worth much someday, but we'll give you a chance. Why not? You don't cost as much at all. What that said, I didn't even see what that said. I think it said he's not willing to come here, but yeah, okay. I thought that's what it said. I just didn't read it before I clicked off of it. So player starters in this next game just to make sure they're kind of fit and ready for that final against FC Bayern. Savatsky, 47 appearances, 31 goals, 11 assists. So he's responsible for 42 goal contributions. It's insane. 36 goal contributions. Hans 22. I mean, when the Footballer of the Year awards, it's all three of our players. I'm pretty sure that tells you we've got the best team in the world, even if sometimes we don't get the results we need. All right, let's go with this. We're just going to sim this game. I just want to get our guys out there, get them a game in here before the final. Easy win, as usual. Okay, so the board's happy with us. We got nothing to worry about. I don't know we're going to be at 6, but everybody else I think is pretty happy. It's really just 6. I mean, there's some supporters for him, but it's a weird complaint to have. You know, let's make you happy, Natman, at least. Negotiate with me at all, my friend? Apparently not. That's all right. I just need you to be happy, my friend. Club World Championship. Saudi Arabia has the most representatives. What is the... I mean, I don't even know what the Club World Championship is. It's our first time in it. Okay. Wait, where is it at? I don't see it on here. Yeah, these are all just national leagues. Like, is it just on a different thing? Yeah, I have no idea. It's not on here. There's the champions. Oh, maybe it's over here. There it is. Club World Championship. It's only slightly lower than the UEFA League, so I suppose if we win this, this is still actually an impressive win to have. All right, come on, guys. Let's get a good win here against FC Bayern. End out the season on a good note. So at least that was a good team meeting, even if 6 is still grumpy about things. Sadly, we might have to get rid of 6, which does make me very sad. Castro guy looks really good. Okay, do you have a release clause? We'll go to the top end of your projection here. Apparently they need more time. All right, fair enough. All right, let's take our best squad out there. See if we can get a result. Let's give our fans something to cheer for here at the end of the season. Downpour. 48-degree downpour. Oof. 6. Oh, goodness. When we look good, we look really, really, really good. Another corner kick coming in from 6. Another goal for Broyar. Come on, guys. There we go. Blanco getting that one. Hansis. Back to Blanco. Come on, guys. Push it up. I don't think he was offsides. I mean, I'd love to be wrong, but I don't think he was. Oh, he was. Never mind. I mean, barely. All right, let's bring in some new players. Let's bring in Osterk for 6 because he might be having a long-term future with us if 6 ends up getting knocked out of here. Let's bring you in for Abe. Let's just go with that for now. Come on, Farkas pushing the ball up. Got Zavotsky there. Zavotsky over to Natman. Wide open, Natman. Up to Ozturk. Keeps it. Back to Natman. Hansis with the ball. Not quite on target. Perez is struggling. Let's bring Horvat in. He's been out for a while. Let's go and bring Paolini in for Farkas. Uh-oh, Zavotsky's injured. That is not good. At least we had a sub left. Come on, guys. Oh, over the bar. I mean, we've looked pretty dominant today. That is good. Bounce back from that Chelsea fiasco. I mean, we haven't had an actual goal in run of play, but otherwise we've looked pretty dominant in all the other stats. Had one shot on target. It's a goal. Of course it is. Win the German Cup again. Yet another thing that's getting kind of boring at this point. We've won what? 1, 2, 3, 5 of the last 7. Pretty good. All right, well, that's it for the league. Now we got to get into the Club World Championship play here in looks like about a month, actually. I don't know if there's worth putting any friendlies on the map on the calendar right now. Seven goals in the German Cup run. That's pretty good. So anywhere we would draw the line as far as keeping anybody for next year. I mean, Schumann didn't really get enough play to judge that. Guillermo also, he's kind of learning a new position. And then Fall really didn't get a lot of play. So I'm not going to judge any of those guys very harshly. The rest of these guys are all fine. I mean, Leosin, obviously, I mean, someday he can move on. Kuznetsov. I mean, Kuznetsov, I don't think he's really a goalkeeper of the future for us. We've got to find us a goalkeeper of the future. Broyar is not going to be around forever. I don't know if I really see anybody that I would say is obvious to move on. Maybe Gustin. He's not going to be never going to be really quite as good as we would like him to be. Same could be said for Alfredo here. Everybody else I'm actually kind of okay keeping. Hey, thanks, Dad85. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the YouTube content. I enjoy making it. And thank you for the bits. All right, so we did get the offer approved for Castro. That's good. Honestly, we're fine with whatever he wants. He actually looks like he's going to be pretty solid on that right-hand side. Yeah, he's looking really good, actually. I mean, his physical's not amazing, but good enough. And then his technicals and mentals for 19 years old will definitely get better. So that's not bad. Bad place to start. So they only want us to challenge for the Champions League title. All right, fair enough. He wants to continue to win the Bundesliga, though, which we plan to do. They do want us to spend the original transfer budget, which is easier said than done. End of season review. We did the treble, Super Cup. I mean, we did everything German related. We're obviously, it's not even an argument to say that we're best team in Germany. That's not even close. It's the best team in the world claims that I like to make that I suppose you could argue are less less obvious. Eight nothing against you. 6-0 against you. Goal this season came from Farkas. Very recently, actually. It's a good goal from 6. Really good goal from 6. All right, here's the Farkas goal here. Pretty good goal. We are still 5-star. Nothing changing there. Not a lot changing here. Elia, #1 shirt sales. Hounds is 6. Abe and Perez following that up. Here's how we lined up. Pereira, of course. Alfredo, really? Alfredo gets the nod over here on the left. Netman on the right. Blanco over guard. That makes sense. Farkas, Hanses, Perez, Zavatsky. That all makes sense. And cards and 6, yeah. The only one I would question would be the Alfredo one. I think Abe definitely has earned the right to be there. Fans Football Player of this Year. Fan 6, of course. Young Player of the Season 6. Goal of the season came from Farkas. We saw that. Top goal scorer Zavatsky with 31 as a winger. Most assists was Perez with 21. Goodness. Most Player of the Match awards was 6 with 8. Average rating 6. Most passes completed was Farkas. Goals by a player in a match 5 from Cars. Most assists by a player in a season was Perez. That's a lot of assists. League goals by a player. Zavatsky's on 107 league goals now. And youngest player was Bunter. We don't care about that. And then German Footballer of the Year was Zavatsky. World Golden Globe was Pereira. World Goalkeeper of the Year was Pereira. And North American Player of the Year was Perez. Found you because of your farm sim vids. Quite surprised to see an American streaming FM. Still hurts when someone calls it soccer, though. Wasn't the original name for it soccer? Yeah, I think the British, when they invented it, I think it was originally called soccer. If I remember the story correctly. And it wasn't called football until later, if I remember correctly. So maybe the people that call it football are wrong. Just saying. All right, players inducted into the VFL Wolfsburg overall best 11. Paolini actually gets in there. Paolini gets in there as a starter? That is surprising. Okay. And then, I mean, he scored 22 goals on 100. I mean, that's pretty good for a defensive midfielder. And then Cars gets in there. Cars gets in there as a backup behind Elia. And then Pereira, of course, in there as a backup. I don't even want to fact check that because that'll hurt. Well, fine, I'll fact check it. Oh, I don't have my phone. Let's see here. Was football originally called soccer? So, it says no, but at the same time it says soccer has originated in England. So soccer did originate in England in the 1800s as a shorthand for the association football. So soccer was a shorthand for literally just association football. And it was used to differentiate football from rugby football. So it's been around since the 1800s. Yeah, so it was originally known as association football. That was shortened to ASSOC, A-S-S-O-C, and that was later shortened to SOC, and then grew back to soccer. That's the progression of soccer. So again, it started in England. It was originally started calling that in England. It didn't actually become football until the 1970s. So there you go. It was considered soccer in England until the 1970s. Cool. All right, we got 21 days until our game against Al Duhail. I mean, new average rating record is insane. I mean, 6 played extremely well this season. I'm not going to argue that, but I mean, he had an attitude too, which is really frustrating. Man, I mean, our team is so ridiculously good. Player of the Year, Zavotsky didn't win that. That's surprising. Newcomer of the Year was Abe, though. That's good. Team of the Year. Oh, we didn't have everybody. We didn't even have the 6 as well. 6 gets a what? 7.8 average rating, and he's not the striker of the year. Okay, come on, Gabe. Let's be a little less dumb here. I mean, who beat him? I mean, to be fair, I guess he didn't have the most goals. Fine. He actually had pretty low number, but he had a lot of assists is the thing. In his overall average rating. All right, fair enough. Give it to Kawaya. That's fine. I mean, we had 3 goal scorers on this list, 2019, 16, and 15. So we had a lot of goals. At least Natman's going to stick around. Even if 6 doesn't. Interesting how they got soccer from association. Yeah, yeah. It is, it's actually interesting how a lot of words come to be that originally started as something that doesn't make sense. We were first on everything except fouls made per game. We are just so good in Germany. Like, it's so funny. Oh, good. Wait, following our what recent signings? We haven't made any signings. Not only was your complaint arbitrary and made no sense, but now your recovery from said complaint is also arbitrary and makes no sense. I don't understand. Now everybody's happy. I mean, I'm not going to argue, but it's so weird. Oh, we're actually going to have a friendly cup against Real San Sebastian. Interesting. I don't even know what the registration rules are for the this club championship thing we got going on. I think the interesting thing about the whole soccer thing is that rugby used to originally be called rugby football. Like it had a longer name at that point in time, apparently. So that's kind of interesting. Apparently the reason they stopped saying it in the 1970s was because it was seen as an Americanism. Well, how dare they say anything that could be construed as American? Who won the Champions League? It was Chelsea. Chelsea went on to win it. Well, congratulations to them. Not really. Only Zavodsky made this. Oh, no, sorry. There we go. Alfredo and Perez on the other side. I didn't see them. Pereira was second. Alfredo was second. Six was third on that one. Registration. Okay. Apparently it's just a minimum squad, maximum size, and that's it. Like, there's really not much else going on here. Okay. Easy registration rules. Your score even helped RB Leipzig qualify for the Champions League. Micah did not save Guingamp. All right, let's get these guys signed on here. Making 120 now. Honestly, 140 is a fair bump in pay, I would say, for someone who's playing as well as he is. I don't think I'm even going to negotiate that. That's good for me. ERMA here. 10. Oh, making like nothing. This is a pretty big pay bump. Fine. We tried. And Jorgensen. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I accidentally double clicked. That's right. We'll still get you what you want. We are not strengthening the goalkeepers. That's a trap. Whatever. That's good enough. Nothing against America, but the English language is definitely not improving. My nephew had an English test in school a while back, and when he wrote color as an answer to a certain question, it was deemed incorrectly spelled. I live in the Netherlands, literally right next to UK, and the British spelling is now considered wrong in schools. It is strange. I mean, it's probably just a matter of time before, like, the British spellings, especially stuff like that, like, it's an extra U. At this point, just drop the U, you know? Flavor. Drop the U, right? Doesn't have an extra U, I think. I mean, at some point, I think I could see English becoming a bit more of a blend. I mean, it's going to trend more American than English because, quite frankly, if you're going to learn English, you're going to learn English from the American side of things these days if you're in another country, because it just makes the most sense. American culture is obviously very much worldwide. But I also personally would never call that wrong. Like, I know what color with a U would look like. I mean, that would never consider that as wrong necessarily. I also think language serves one purpose: to get you to understand what I'm trying to tell you, which means that people that harp on people for spelling things wrong, they annoy me. And people that harp on people for pronouncing things wrong annoy me, assuming that the pronunciation was close enough that you understood what they were saying, right? If you know what I'm saying and you're just going to get me on pronunciation, then you're just being obnoxious at that point. But if you don't know what I'm saying, fair enough. If you don't know what I'm saying, okay, fine, pronunciation is important. But as long as you know what I'm saying, you know, the people that like to harp on people for pronunciation are just dumb, in my opinion. I mean, in the world of spell check, do any of us actually know how to spell anything? If you think about it. And spell check gets it wrong half the time anyway, so does it really matter? All our guys getting their new contracts are happy now. Commercial summary. No major changes there. Hey, get a little cash injection. Thank you. We're supposed to be moving into our stadium. What, one more year? Yep, next year. This time next year, we'll be moving into our stadium. That's awesome. People learn English through TV, and most of that is American, so it makes total sense that people learn from that. But saying the original spelling of words is incorrect just bugged me. Enough of my tirade. Hope you have a great stream, and I'm sure to catch you again soon. All the best. Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much. I hope you have a good day as well. No, Johnson does not go any. Well, actually, let me see. Is Johnson homegrown at the club? Yeah, he's homegrown, so we do not lose Johnson. I mean, I guess if they offer 136 million pounds, we're going to let you go. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord channel, yes. My Discord channel is currently reserved for people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. Not subscribe, sorry, are members of my YouTube channel, because I wanted to keep it kind of small. I did not want to just have anybody and everybody join my Discord. Maybe someday I'll open it up to anybody and everybody, but for now, it is just a bit smaller than that, and it's just for people who are members. At some point, like I said, I may pivot from that. I mean, in this case, like I said, I probably just need to make some adjustments to some of the settings and things just to allow a few more people in. Actually, I don't even know if I have it set up for like Twitch subscribers to have access. I need to look at that. All right, we'll get through this Club World Championship stuff, and then we'll see what we're going to do after that. I just have no idea. Bundesliga remains in second. England Premier League stays in first. I mean, if we're at the top of the Bundesliga, I would think that we are one of the best teams in the world for sure, right? Granted, the people at the top of the Premier League, you could argue, which is Chelsea. I could see why they would be considered the best team in the world potentially, but I mean, I don't know. I still think we're better than them. We're second in the European club rankings. Okay, so Chelsea is number one above. They're literally the only team ahead of us right now. And we should have beat them. If you look at XG, we did beat them. But, I mean, I know XG is just an estimation. We should have beat them. We are the number 2 team in Europe right now, which effectively is number 2 team in the world. There's no other I mean, once you're number 1 in Europe, you're number 1 in the world, right? Like, that's kind of how that works. From a revenue standpoint, we're only 14th, but that's just because we haven't been here that long. We're pretty good. Man, Chelsea. Guess we're going to lose to anybody. It's got to be Chelsea. It's fine. Homegrown players. Fall's about to be homegrown. All right. Sorry, the on. Football Manager, though. All right, let's go ahead and start with our main squad, and we'll just see how they do and go from there. Apparently, we can bring on some more subs, though, so we'll grab Neto, grab Truman. Probably grab Johnson as well. I'm going to simulate these because, I mean, if we get to the final for some strange reason, we will. Probably watch that, but for now, I just want to get through these. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a nothing team, but still, that's hilarious. I think that's the most goals I've seen scored, like, by one of my teams ever, maybe, if not just very, very long time. This next game's going to be a little tougher than that. But see you later, Dad. Have a good evening. Or morning, I guess, in your case. Biggest ever win. Good job, Abe. What, 4 years since we won the Champions League? 3 years. Well, 2 years ago, technically, but yeah. We just haven't won the last couple of years. That's unfortunate. We'll get there. We'll get back. We'll get back to it. So from a reputation standpoint, we're down here at 5th. Hmm. So we got some great players along coming up, you know. We'll get there. Play FC Bayern in the Super Cup. I'm not going to adjust this at all. We'll leave it as is. Club improvements. They want to expand the available wage budget for performance analysts. Sure, you guys do you. I don't know if we care about any of those guys, so it doesn't matter. All right, we're just going to leave our good squad out there for this one. Probably do some rotation in the next game, but this squad is fine for this one. I mean, a little bit closer game, but still pretty dominating performance. It's impossible for us not to be out of this in first place, assuming goal differential is the deciding factor there. I say that. I suppose it's always possible. FC Porto could put up 20 goals. I have my doubts, but you never know. I mean, who all's in this competition? I actually have no idea. I was gonna say, I thought there was no English teams, but no, Liverpool's in here. Well, why is Liverpool here and like Chelsea's not or something? Yeah, I have no idea what the qualifications for this is. I have no idea. I mean, Chelsea has been in it before. They've won it way back here. 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is yearly. How have I never heard? Oh, I say it's yearly. And there was a gap here, or there's going to be a gap here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever participated in this before. Maybe I have. I just don't remember. All right, let's do some rotation here. Let's bring in both Elia, Ozturk, or let's just rotate everybody pretty much. Palini comes in here. We'll bring in Schumann. Alfredo comes in. Gustin comes in. Jorgensen comes in, and then who else? Johnson comes in. Pretty much everybody. We bring in Kuznetsov? Yeah, let's bring Kuznetsov as well. We only won by 9 goals with our rotated squad. Elia picking up 5 goals by himself. Goodness. Yeah. Colo Colo. Chili. Is our 28-point goal differential the highest? It should be by a long shot. And it is. Oh, it's actually a really quick turnaround. I forgot to rest the guys. Well, I guess I technically did rest them already, considering I didn't play a lot of them there. Inter actually had 24 goals in theirs. Or was that for the entire? I think that was for the entire championship. We've already beat that in just the league play. Good fitness coach, huh? Let's go with the first guy for now. Got 3 new guys joining, a bunch of loans ending, which is good to see. All right, just gonna sim this one. I don't think it matters. If we get to the final, like I say, we'll probably show that game. Actually, let them score 2 goals. Come on, guys. Do better. On 2 shots. Okay, so Broyar had a bad day. River. That's it's not Colombia, is it? What is it? What is River? Is River Argentina? That's right. I knew that. I knew it was Argentina because I think we've gotten players from River before. To keep defensive. What? What do I care about this guy? I don't care about this guy. There's no pressure mounting. He can go away for all I care. I do not care about him at all. My goodness. I love it when they say stuff like that. Pressure mounting to keep the player that Broyar does not even know exists. PSG won in extra time against Liverpool. I suspect we're going to be playing PSG in the finals if we get there. Joining your YouTube channel and playing and learning Farming Sim 22 with it. Never expected to find you streaming. Why does everybody? A lot of people surprised to see me stream Football Manager. I've actually been playing Football Manager on the channel longer than Farming Simulator. I think I put Football Manager on the channel from the very beginning, years ago, and then Farm Sim came along later. Tell me if you want. What's the story? Story is we started unemployed with no skills whatsoever, and ultimately started it in Turkey. We have all the European leagues loaded. Literally every possible league in Europe was loaded at the beginning of this game, so we could have gone anywhere. Turkey gave us a job. We went to Factorio, stayed there for 3 years, moved them up to the Super League, jumped over to Trabzonspor, played with them for 5 years, as you can see. Trabzonspor, we brought in the best players in the world as Wonder Kids. Absolutely some of the best players in the world. Unfortunately, in Turkey, you cannot keep the best players in the world because every single one of them requires release clauses. There's no way possible to get a player without a release clause. And by what I mean by the best players in the world, like Farkas came through Turkey while we were there. 4.5-star player. Let's see, Perez came through Turkey while we were there. 5-star player. We got several others that came through. Al Kabari. I don't know how good he is these days, but I mean, 16, 18, 16. Decent stats here for the most part. Playing for Tottenham, worth almost 300 million pounds or whatever. Obviously, an extremely good player. We had so many good players there that came through our team in Turkey. And so eventually I was just like, okay, we can't keep this up, right? We can't stay in Turkey and keep losing all these players. So instead we came to VFL Wolfsburg, started bringing in a bunch of Wonder Kids again. And basically we only play Wonder Kids. The only players that hit this team were Wonder Kids. And we developed them all. And now, as far as I'm concerned, we're the best team in the world. I mean, it's a pretty good team. If you look at, overall ability and stuff like that. So every single one of these players came through our team except for Perez and Farkas, who we brought in because they came in through Trabzonspor. But everybody else came through. We developed them from 18, 19 years of age up to where they're at now, essentially. So, and that's what we've been. We've been a Wonder Kid factory for the last however many years. I mean, we're absolutely destroying in the Bundesliga. We've won 5 in a row there. So we're struggling a little bit. And I say struggling. We keep getting FM'd in the Champions League. Like we outplay everybody else, and then a team will score 3 goals against us with 0.2 XG when we have 3 XG. And it's like, okay, really, game? Come on. So it's really weird that we keep losing in the Champions League, even though we have an extremely good squad. But that's just the way Football Manager goes sometimes. I mean, I think the big story is that because of the financial situation in VFL Wolfsburg, we cannot spend our transfer budget. If we're going to look at the history of our transfer budget, only 1 or 2 seasons maybe have we actually spent our transfer budget. Like we've been here since when? We got here in 29, so let's go look at 29. So we got here. We did bring some, this one doesn't count because I think we got here halfway through the season, so ignore that one maybe. But the next year, we sold 181 men. We transferred in 145, so we had a net positive 44. Here, 387 we sold, brought in 259. So another net positive 130 mil pounds that we just had sitting there. Here's 207 to 113, 70, 90 mils basically. Here's one of the first years that we actually went and bought people because the board actually said, we need you to spend your original transfer budget. So I was like, okay. So we went and spent our original transfer budget. But then the following year, we had to flip it back around, get some more money back in. This is one that we had already, by this time, we had basically already achieved everything that we wanted to achieve. So I went ahead and went a little crazy on Perez and Farkas because these are guys that we had at Traps and Spore. And the only reason I spent this much money on them is because I wanted to bring these guys back. I've been telling myself since the beginning, those Wonder Kids that we had at Traps and Spore, I wanted to bring a couple of them in. So that's the reason we blew on this one. And then last year, we basically did nothing, right? We sold more people than we brought in. So overall, since we've been here, we've sold a lot of people to try to keep the financial situation fine. It is not, that's been our struggle. This has been a bigger struggle. This budget has been a bigger struggle than anything else in the game so far. Even now, we're projected in 3 years to be big time in the hole. Although we do move into our new club, our new stadium in 1 year. 49,000 capacity stadium, which is 13,000 more than what we got right now. All right, we got to figure out what we're going to do with the squad for this next season. No, we've only got a few minutes left. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to ignore the squad for a minute. It's a little crazy, but I want to get at least past this river game. We'll see if we're still in the competition. If we are, then we'll figure it out from there. We'll loan you out. That's fine. You can also be loaned out. Neto, I want to keep around. Goalkeeper. We need some more depth in goalkeeper. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne Park. I was not able to become a legend in time for it to be named after me. I was very disappointed. I mean, are we a legend yet? Yes, we are a legend now. We just didn't get to be a legend in time. What could have been? That's all right. How are we looking on the Hall of Fame? 11th. I mean, we're second in the nation. That feels pretty good. And yeah, of course, 11th and worldwide and continent makes sense. I mean, if we can win the Champions League again, I bet we jump up quite a few spots. Maybe top 7, something like that. Truth be told, buddy, you were just here to make money. We never intended to play you in our squad. We paid 8 mil for you, and we want to sell you on for like 25, 30 mil. That's the only reason you exist. So, yeah, you're not going to get more game time, my friend. All right, so I've been sitting here thinking about it as I've been going through this. I think we're going to do at least one more season. I know we got a long time until FM25 comes out, and we definitely have time to get another save in here. But I want to win the Champions League at least one more time. So I think that's going to be the plan. See if we can win the Champions League one more time, hopefully, and then kind of go from there. I'm enjoying this team, quite frankly. I'm enjoying the skill level that we've got here. This is easily the best team I've ever had in all of the years I've played Football Manager, which feels really, really good. All right, we'll go with that. Just sim this one again because unless we get to the final, I don't really care too much. 4-0. Savatsky picking up another pair of goals. Oh, wow. We played PSG in the semifinal? That's an early time to be playing PSG. Although, who else left? Oh, it's just down to the big names. Newcastle or Inter versus Barcelona or AC Milan. Yeah, these are the big names. We're getting to the real phase of this, which we'll do at the beginning of next stream, I guess. Let's look at Zavatsky for a second. Remember back when Zavatsky had that 40 goal season, 41 goals here overall as a striker, and then we moved him over to a winger. Took him a couple years, but now he's like 35 goals as a winger, which is insane. I mean, the guy is just really, really good. I mean, this year he didn't have as many goals, but he had a ton of assists. Yeah, he's just been a good player. We picked this guy up for $3 million. £3 million. And he's just insanely good for us. Like I said, we play him as a winger. That's what he is now. His crossing's not amazing, but that's okay. I don't care. Well, technically he's an inverted winger, but you know what I mean. He's just so good. His finishing's only 13, and he's putting up that many goals. Yeah, okay. Can you imagine this guy with a finishing of like 17? 18, something like that. He has been one of the best pickups we've ever had. This guy's insane. All right, so I got PSG coming up in 4 days. Do we have time for that? No, we're not gonna play because I actually want to show that game, I think. All right, well, let's take a look at the squad for a second. Let me go move everybody into the senior squad that I care about. That is worth anything. Well, nobody here. Okay, good to know. And then a few people here. So, well, Herrera's out on loan. Chicho can move in, though. Move to senior squad. Maiga, we don't care about. Legler, I don't really care about you either. Although you could be homegrown at club. Anybody that can be 4 stars and homegrown at club, I would say is worth considering. So we'll take a look at them. Anybody that can be 4 stars and homegrown at club. Again, Maiga we ignore because Maiga we have issues with. I'd like to move. When does Herrera come back? Next year? Yeah, he'll oh, I looked at it wrong. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Contract details. Yeah, so next year. He'll be back at the end of next year. Okay. So we don't need to worry about him. And Baptiste is, I think, the same. Yep. So one more year for him as well. Okay. So we'll ignore those. We can go to Squad Planner now. All right, so goalkeeper is definitely the biggest hole we have. Kuznetsov, obviously, he's good enough to be considered a backup option, but we really just need somebody who we know is going to be lights out, and we just don't have that person. Left back, Abe has become such a good left back. Absolutely keeping him in that spot. Alfredo probably taking the backup. Natman, we don't play here. Guillermo, we don't play here. Guajardo probably would play here. Hussein, no. And then Bragg, no. So Guajardo would be like a backup option again. Can be homegrown at club someday. So maybe we keep him around in case Alfredo moves on. But overall, this is our squad on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, of course, Natman's first. Vergara, no. Gustin, yes. Guillermo, no. Jorgensen, no. Brauvic, let me come back to you. Chicho, no. And Bragg, no. Brauvic, he's considered a fullback. So I think I will leave him into this spot because, again, can be homegrown at club, I think. No, we can't. He'll be homegrown in Germany someday, but not homegrown at the club. He might not be a player that we keep around forever then, because I just don't know. I mean, he's going to be basically Gustin, who also cannot be homegrown. Maybe he takes the place of Gustin then. If he can be homegrown in the nation, that helps us with registration. We'll think about that. And then in the center back role, obviously Blanco and Vergara are number 1 and 2. Farkas does not come here. Jorgensen stays. Chicho has a huge future for us. Hussein stays here. Guajardo, no. Bragg, yes. All right, so this is our lineup for there. Blanco and Vergara are 1 and 2. Although Jorgensen has the potential to be better than both of them. Same thing for Chicho, honestly. Chicho has the potential to be better than both of them. I think Johnson drops down a little bit. Because even though we like him and he's trained at club, these guys have so much potential. Something like that. Defensive midfield. Natmid, no. Farkas, yes. Paolini, yes. Fall, yes. Horvat, no. Schumann, yes. So this is kind of our lineup here. Paolini, Schumann probably takes the stump jump. Well, that's a tough call. It probably is just the way we have it lined up here for the most part. Lots of good depth there. Really good players. Left winger, obviously Abe is not here. Perez and Horvat take those spots. Yurtskoven, third. I mean, Yurtskoven has definitely potential to be good someday. On the right, Zavatsky has to take the number 1 spot there. Cars, no. Fall, no. Castro, yes. Guillermo, yes. Neto, yes. And Maiga, definitely no. So Castro might move into that top spot ahead of Guillermo just because he's currently better and has the potential to be even better than him long term. Something like that. And then finally our strikers. I mean, it's pretty much just Cars 6, Elia, and Ozturk. And then that's it. I mean, we really have nobody else worth anything. Again, Legler could become a decent, club grown, training club backup. Castro, never. We can need to sell Castro on. And then I don't know who that guy is. He can go away. Something like that. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I don't know. Well, like I said, we'll come back. We'll play PSG next time. Hopefully get past them. Play in the finals. We'll see what happens to that. What's our expectations? Just be challenged, which we're doing. So, but yeah, I mean, we've done all right. I mean, we've got a good team. Got a really, really good team, obviously, but definitely we got to win the Champions League again. This is kind of what it comes down to. We've already won the league plenty of times. We've won the cup plenty of times. We've got to win the Champions League at least one more time, in my opinion. And we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, we're going to put a cut in there when we come back next time. My next live stream for this will be next Monday, same time, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. My next live stream should be tomorrow, although I have not figured out what game we're playing tomorrow because we finished our Farming Simulator run that we were streaming, and I don't want to pick up another one because that game is coming out very soon, unlike Football Manager. So I got to come up with something to play for tomorrow. I'll think about it. And then we'll have another live stream also on Saturday. We're continuing our run with Congo on that one. So having some fun with that. And that is where we're at. But I do appreciate those spoilers. Those spoilers? Oh, spoilers of what? Of this game? Oh, I'll apologize. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back next time, like I said, we'll continue this run. I do appreciate everybody watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Oh, on the upgrade revisit. Oh, yeah. I have no spoilers there. I was talking about the we did a lumber run recently, it was just like a small series. I think we did like 6 or 7 episodes. I will not spoiler that, but that was a lot of fun. If you finish the Elm Creek Revisited run and you're interested at all in lumber, I definitely suggest trying out the lumber, looking at the lumber run. I had a lot of fun with it, and hopefully you would as well. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun doing the lumber. A lot more fun than I ever expected. I never tried lumber before. But anyway, I'm going to put a cut in there. See you guys later.